First career touchdown. Hey, will you run out to my Escalade in the trunk? Push this button out right here. Open it up. Grab one of these seats. You can feel it. Welcome everybody to the Monument Rinks. It's a chilly day here in Colorado Springs. A little recap from last night. My cousin Grant Crookshank, like to give a shout out. His first NCAA Division I Colorado Tigers game against Alaska. They won 10-1, and he had a goal and an assist in his freshman year opening day. And yesterday, a little recap, we got our butts whooped up at the sports stable. No excuses, just didn't play well. Corey just got sniped. So, little redemption here today. Last time we beat the tar out of these guys, and we should do so again, and hopefully we get some decent officiating, and our guys can play a little bit better than they did yesterday. I think we're going to have Miles McHugh joining us in a minute. He said he'd be up, so we'll co-commentate. And as Rampage get warmed up here, we got 1 minute remaining in the warm-up. As Rampage put the final pucks in the net. Broncos are up 7-0. Sutton had his first career goal. I'm decked out in all my Broncos gear. And We'll see if we can start this game out right and get on the board quick and then not stop. All right, so probably I'm guessing that DePonio's line will get the start since Coach said that Corey was the only one working hard yesterday. So it looks like he'll get the start. So we'll have Serbo, DePonio, Zimmer, Mikey, and John at D. Down in front.
Mommy here? Oh, sorry. Is Daddy here? Okay. Soccer player.
Looks like we're going to go with Leftis. Who's going to center up Zimmer and DePonio. So a little change to the to that line. All right, here we go. So Leftis wins the draw back over to Dixon. John chips it up to Zimmer. Zimmer gets it over to David. David gets it back to Zimmer in the corner. Gets deflected back in the corner. Corey in the corner. Over to Zimmer. Zimmer protecting the puck well. Gets pinned to the side. Little scrum. Mikey pitches up and gets it over to Zimmer. Gets hit hard, but Zimmer keeps it in and loses it. Still in the zone and finally comes out. Mikey gets to the red line. He'll dump it in on net. Just goes wide. Takes a big hit again. And Zimmer in the corner. Puck goes down. Mac tries to pinch. Unable to. Morning. Passes over to Baxter. Baxter doesn't handle the puck well, but good job. Off! Offsides! So offsides there, no call. And Rough Riders get a chance there. Referee not in position to make the call. So Serbo will come out now with Berg and McDonald. Shot, oh, off the post. Beats a goalie, and the goalie didn't get it, just a little more inside, and ricochets off the inside of the post and bounces out. We'll have an icing on the Rough Riders. Good shot there by Easton. So Serbo will go take the draw. Again, we got a little bit of a center change, I think, with these two lines. So Leftis will move up with DePonio and Zimmer. And Jonesy fans on a shot from the point. He'll reverse around, get it up to Berg. Berg dumps it in deep, and he'll get a change. Out comes Cooper Knott and Schmoozle. Shot. Good save by Flags. Good attempt by the Rough Riders there, and Cooper just blasts a guy behind the net. Got a little scrum on the sidewall. Serbo's still on the ice. He'll try to kick it out. Gets it out to the point of the Rough Riders, and shot deflected wide by Flags. Rough Riders long pass gets through, but not on the tape, and Flags makes a save from the side, and puck goes behind the net. Rough Riders get it. He'll take a look. Got a breaking point shot. Gets deflected by Cooper. Another shot saved by Flags. Cooper gets it. He's got some speed. He's wheeling in. One guy to beat. He toe drags around, loses it. Still on his feet, and that gets frozen up. And so Razor finally gets on the ice, and I think they'll be staying out there. So Schmoozle gets a shot, goes wide. Schmoozle will come off. Christopher will come on. Don pinches, unable to hold it in, and now come the Rough Riders. Got a 3-on-2, 2-on-3, and out comes Razor. Razor over to Christopher. Christopher gets it caught in his feet, and hit him! Puck comes out. Isaac up to Pulaski. Pulaski unable to handle it, and he'll forecheck. Gets interfered with, but no call. Puck goes in deep for the Rough Riders. It'll be wrapped around. Isaac gets over to it. He'll try to chip it up. He hits Pulaski. Pulaski starts skating up. Tries to hit Christopher, but Christopher started not going wide. I don't know why, but Zimmer blocks one down. Still in the zone. Ponio giving chase, and Lefkus gets out. And we got an icing on the Rough Riders. So at 12:41 in the first. Skate with a puck!
All right, we got Lefkus lining up here to face off.
I got you a chair.
Oh, sweet.
So Miles McHugh joining us, ladies and gentlemen. 0-0 game.
I can get this. Puck goes into the corner. Rough Riders collect behind the net. Puck gets loose and taking it up the ice. Pass it to Corey. Corey moving through the neutral zone. Gets in the offensive zone. Goes to the left. Tries to throw it on net. Gets tipped. Left kick goes towards the net. Puck trickles behind the net.
Oh,
Corey
good
tries to do a
shot.
wrap around. Goes up to Jones. He's
Shot from
just
the
rips
point.
it just wide of the net.
Hit the net!
Left kick collects it. Does a cycle down low to Zimmer. Zimmer takes a look. Throws it. Tries to throw it to Corey, but it's just off his tape. Throw goes into the corner. Left kick collects it. Battling on the boards, Corey collects it. Takes a look over to the point, gives it to John. John walking in the middle, goes back to Corey. Corey goes back down into the corner. Back behind the net, Lefkus collects it, walking up the boards. Puts back. He's dialing at the Rough Riders, puck skirts loose. Rough Riders try to get it out, but Matt keeps it in. Sim tries to make the pass to the middle. Collected by Matt, throws it towards the net, and it's just wide to the right side. Mikey stepping in. Rough Riders collect it, skating behind their own net. And they throw it down the ice for icing. So we got a face-off here in the offensive zone with 11:27 here in the first period. A lot of pressure here from the Rampage. Good start so far.
Yeah, just a couple breakdowns that were minor
Yeah.
in that first few shifts.
Just some chances that we should have taken advantage of. Cooper
Face off one by Serbo. Gets out to McDonald. McDonald takes a shot, gets it on net. It gets deflected wide by the Rough Rider goalie. And we have a buzzer for some reason. I think my wife hit a button. So inadvertent whistle. We'll get a face off again in the zone. Serbo will take the draw. Got Mikey and Dixon back at D. Berg chunks it into the back behind the net. Rough Riders get to it first. They'll try to break out. John pinches and keeps it in the corner. Rough Riders gather it, get it to the side wall. Mikey pinches and it goes all the way down. We're going to have icing on the Rough Riders. Here we go. Technical difficulties there, and just got back. Rampage had a good chance. Baxter got sniped from that phantom sniper in the corner up there. And
Rough Riders just took a penalty actually on Cooper not for interference.
oh, good. So Rampage going on the power play for the first power play. Let's see. We didn't do too hot on any power plays yesterday. Didn't have too many, but
we had probably one or two, and had trouble breaking out the puck actually.
Yeah.
Yesterday, so definitely want a huge.
I don't know that we even got a shot. So DePonio playing center.
Probably just on the right side. Lefkis loves to only win faceoffs on the left side, so on the right side he always has a righty take the faceoff.
Hence his name, Lefkis.
Yeah.
Zimmer gets it at the point. He'll take a look and walk. Shot. Gets deflected off the knee of a Rough Rider. He'll gather it back up. Gets it over to Dixon. Dixon looks, snaps one. Loose in front, loose in front, loose in front still. And it's a scrum, and puck comes out, and John fakes a shot, and he starts walking in. Gets it down in the corner to Lefkis. Lefkis battling in the corner. Gets it over, and a Rough Rider gets to it first. He'll try to get in. Scrum behind the net with Corey throwing some elbows, and Matt gets it out to Zimmer. Zimmer settles it up. Shot by the point from Dixon. Gets blocked again. Matt gathers it up. He'll flip it down low to Corey. Corey chips it back to Matt. Matt gets it out to Dixon. John takes a look. He'll get it over to Zimmer. Zimmer takes a look. He'll walk. Gets it down low to Lefkis. Lefkis snaps one, goes off a stick into the netting, and we're going to stop at 9:21 with 1 minute remaining in the power play for the Rampage.
Great chance there from the Rampage right in front of the net. Loose puck. Almost a quick little goal there on the power play. So it looks like we got the
Big stick on stick from Rough Riders to deflect that shot.
Yeah, it was a great play. Looks like we got the second. We got Serbo playing center, Rayburn on the right, Berg on the left, backed up by Jonesy and Blackwood.
Goes into Jonesy. Baxter almost loses it, but gets it over to Serbo. Back to Baxter. Baxter keeps it in again, and then Rough Riders finally get it out all the way down, and Jonesy will go set it up. Flags leaves it behind the net, and Baxter starts coming up the ice. Hits Berg on the side wall. Berg will dump it in deep. Razor gets over to it first. He'll chunk it down to Easton. Easton gets it up to Baxter. Baxter has some room this time. Gets it down low to Serbo. Serbo gets it out to Baxter. Baxter to Jonesy. Back to Baxter. Baxter snaps one. Loose in front. Gets deflected in the corner by the Rough Riders, and Serbo gathers it up. He'll take a look. And he'll walk. Gets it down low to Easton. Easton out of the corner. Gets it to Baxter. Baxter's shot gets blocked. We need to move on those points a little bit. Too many block shots.
Yeah, you need to get more pucks through here. Rough Riders are getting too many of our
Got to walk a little bit, right or left, and then get the shot.
So battling for it on the boards there, Serbo. With Easton there, support, and Rayburn skating behind. Rough Riders collected, skating behind there on the net, move the puck.
We're back to 5-on-5.
Puck gets shipped out of the zone, into the neutral zone, and it's a race. Jonesy collects the puck, makes a great pass to Rayburn. Rayburn pass up to Dixon just off the stick, then it goes into the offensive zone. Rough Riders collect it, go D to D. Nets to apply pressure, he does. Rough Riders recollect it well, and they go back to the deep up to their wing. Trying to keep it out of the zone, and they do, but if Mikey's right there, and he puts it right back in deep. Puck collected by the Rough Riders, puts it up the boards. Taking a look, they also chip it again. John's there to just return the favor. Next, gets in the way of the chip, tries to get it in deep, battling for it. Still has it on the board, then it gets knocked off his stick. Into the neutral zone, John collects it. John makes a bad pass, intercepted by the Rough Riders, and they're going the other direction. Puck gets shot on net by the Rough Riders, but a great save by Flags. Mikey collects it, chips down to the neutral zone. John is there to collect it.
John leading the rush.
John walking through, makes a nice move, but then gets knocked out. Gets on net. Great little play there from John, but it's saved by the Rough Riders goalie. Cooper not collected. With some speed, moving the offensive zone, gets bodied on the board, still has the puck. Battling forward in the corner with Shmuel. Shmuel collects it, walking up towards the point. Takes a look, throws it back down to the corner. Runs around towards Leftkiss. Leftkiss walking around the net. Takes a look, throws it to Baxter. Baxter has some space. Throws it towards the net. And again! Goal from Baxter.
Shot from the point. Don't know if it got chipped, but went 5-hole on the Rough Rider goalie. And
that is a goal here for the Rampage with 6:40 left in the first period.
well, good start from yesterday since we didn't have a goal. And
yeah, no kidding.
Up
At least we got one
1-0
today.
And 6:40 remaining in the first period. We're going to finish the line change out, and Leftkiss will come out with DePonio and... What do you got here? There we go. Right.
So puck collected by the Rough Riders. Moving up towards the red line, trying to get the puck deep, but he's bodied by Corey. Puck ends up getting deep, pulling the first guy back to the puck. Pullen collects it. Battling in the corner with Baxter's help. Rough Riders collect it, cut back. Battling for it on the board still, Baxter. Puck gets squirted loose to Corey. Corey takes a look, tries to play it through the middle, but it gets blocked. Left gets applying pressure, and then the puck gets back down to the neutral zone. Rough Riders collect it. They go DV, taking a look up the ice. Lifts on the puck. Left is right there to try and take it from him. And he collects the body down by Left.
Leftkiss almost drew one there.
Yeah, that was almost a little cross check there. The Rough Riders going the other direction. High pass gets tipped into the defensive zone. Puck squirts up the boards. Gets knocked back down deep. Jonesy first guy to collect it. Corey there on the boards, battling for it. Zim over there is help.
5-man scrum on the sidewall.
Zim
Puck
loses
comes
the
out
edge.
to the
Puck
point.
goes out.
Shot
Shoot,
gets scooped wide.
Puck goes back down low. Leftkiss collects it behind the net. Chips out the boards to Zimmer. Zimmer collecting it. Makes a play up to
good
Corey.
play by Zimmer to backhand that out of
Corey
there and
gets
get it
the
to
red
Corey on the tape.
And gets it deep. Yeah, that was a great play by Zimmer. Under pressure.
I got it.
All right, sweet.
You can take it there.
So puck collected. Rough Riders get into the zone. Nice low check there from Kelly, but the Rough Riders collect it down low. They cycle it down low, skating behind the net. Take a look, pass it up. Walking to the middle. Pass it, but it's intercepted by Easton. Easton makes a move.
Rampage got a little extra jump in their step right now with a couple big hits after that goal and trying to establish some dominance.
Puck goes down to the neutral zone. Rough Riders get it deep and they're getting a line change. Dixon has plenty of time. They're calling for a stretch. Dixon, a little too late on the stretch, still fires it down the ice, skips through, and Matt kicks it. Puck takes a weird bounce off the boards, but it's bodied by Serbo.
And Dixon leads the rush again.
He loves leading the rush. Puck goes behind the net, Matt collects in the corner. Takes a look up the boards, gets body under the boards. Serbo there, Rough Riders collect it, and they're moving up. Intercepted, Serbo collects it, knocked off his stick. John plays it back. Serbo loses the puck, John collects it, and he chips it over towards Mikey. Mikey collecting the puck. He makes a cut move, passes up the boards to Neffs. Neffs collects it. Takes a look, tries to make a pass in the middle, but ends up getting the puck deep.
Rampage finishes the line change. Pulaski gets out there. He'll go in. Try to knife one out, unable to. Puck loose, but Neff gets to it. Neff over to Pulaski. Pulaski gets a shot. Not a hard shot, but
A little muffin, but
Christopher
it's
going to the net hard. Almost had a rebound chance.
We got 3:52 here left.
If it would have been a little slower, Chris might have been able to get there.
Yeah. They get a little chance off of that one.
It was just the wrong speed.
So Pulaski line up the face-off here. Battle for the face-off won by the Rough Riders. Next they apply pressure in the corner. Joy also there to help. Puck gets picked up and the Rough Riders try to make a pass into the neutral zone, but it's just out of their reach. Pulling back to get the puck. Tries to make a cutback move, but it's intercepted by the Rough Riders. Puck gets played over to Capricorn. He takes a look, tries to chip it forward, but it's blocked by the Rough Riders, and they keep it in our zone. Baxter, first guy back to the puck, makes a great play to Topher. Topher takes a look, loses the puck, chips it forward to Joey. Joey tries to muscle it through, and it goes to Topher.
Can you break his stick? Is it broken?
Yeah, it's broken. And that is a broken stick for Joey Pulaski. Very unfortunate here for Ken Pulaski as he's upset, as that's going to be some money out of his pocket.
Hey, go get his stick out of the cart. In his car. He's got a stick in the car. Hustle.
So a face off in the offensive zone. Rayburn wins it back. Jones walking the middle, whiffs on it, but then Corey recollects it. Corey throws it towards Cooper in the corner. Cooper collects in the corner. Battling. Rayburn picks it up. Rayburn tries to go up to the point, but it's intercepted by the Rough Riders, and they go in the other direction. Chris stops off the play, and he gets the puck back in deep. Rough Riders collect it in their own zone. Take a look. They chip it up the boards. Try to make a pass to the neutral zone, but it's intercepted by Corey. Puck goes back up to Cooper, and they're going back in the offensive zone. Cooper throws it towards the net. It's deflected and goes wide. Corey first out of the puck, cycles it back down low. Rough Riders collect it. Cut back. Taking a look up the ice. They move through their own zone. Move it. Corey puts it back in deep, but it hits a Rough Rider on the bench, so we got a whistle here with 2:34 left in the first period.
Riders!
Good momentum here from Rampage, but Rough Riders definitely battling, keeping this a 1-0 game. Face-off looks like it's going to be in the center ice, as the play went off with the Rough Riders player on their bench. Lefkis here on the face-off with McDonald and Zimmer. Lefkis tries to win it. Rough Riders collect it, and they get to the red line and they get the puck in deep. John has it behind the net, chips it up the boards to Matt. Matt tries to make a chip right through the middle, intercepted, goes to the Rough Riders in the middle, and he whiffs on the puck. Mikey chips it up and he gets out of the zone. Rough Riders collected in the neutral zone, go D to D, and right up. Chip the puck into the defensive zone, and we chip it right back out to Matt. Matt tries to make a play on the boards, battling for it, and he gets it through. Rough Riders collect it in their own zone. Cuts back. Takes a look, tries to throw it at the boards, and Matt is there waiting for it. Rough Riders collect it behind their own net. Pass it up, and they make a play through the neutral zone, but it gets right back in deep. Rough Riders collect it, throw it off the boards. Try to get it out, but it goes right through John and into our defensive zone. Mikey collects it, takes a look, chips it off the boards towards John, and it's a stretch up to Matt. Zim collects it, drops it back to Matt. Matt throws it towards the net. Saved by the Rough Riders goal, bounces up, and Zim almost hits it out of the air, but they collect it, and that'll be a face-off with 1:37 left here in the first period.
That was a quick whistle.
That was a quick whistle.
It was still floating in the air when he blew it.
Yep.
I think they might have called high stick on Rough Riders, so
Oh, possibly. So
that
face
could
off
be.
in the offensive zone, Silver lines up. Wins it back, Rough Riders collect it, and then moves in their own zone. Topher, they apply pressure, knocks off the stick, Rough Riders collect it back. Eastonberg there, collects the puck. Let's go down, goes out to Topher, he shoots! Oh, just wide of the net. Rough Riders collected, Topher, they apply pressure, they chip down to the neutral zone. Jackson's there and ready, and it goes right back. Battling for it, Easton comes up with it, and he's walking the offensive zone. Makes a move to the outside. Driving wide. Tries to cut back, but loses the puck. Rough Riders collect it. They chip it up, and they're going through the neutral zone. Have a 3-on-2 almost developing, but Colin's there to apply pressure. Knocked loose, Rough Riders collect it again, throw it towards the net, and it goes just wide. Try to make a play for the middle, Topher is there applying pressure. Puck squirts out into the neutral zone, but they chip back in. Baxter collects it, gives it to Easton. Easton collects it, goes to Servo. Servo tries to keep it forward, still has it, kicks it to his foot, and he has it in the corner battling. Puck goes back out into the neutral zone, and he wins the race. Throws it towards the net. Big save by Flags. Oh, he loses an edge into the boards. That would look like it stung a little bit. Might feel that one in the legs tomorrow. Puck goes back out into the neutral zone. They collect it, chip it forward. Kid who fell has the puck, walking through the middle. And then he falls again. Second time this shift, and Corey collects it, and he's going through the neutral zone. Tries to make a move on the center and gets bodied. Rough Riders collect it, chip it out of their zone. Just out of...
There we go, we're back.
Nice shot by Jonesy, just wide on the right side. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, battling forward in the corner. 2, 1, and that is a cheer.
Penticton.
Oh.
Got hurt.
Watch his son play.
Yeah. Oh no, he wasn't in the lineup.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if he traveled or not.
Nick Halloran's on that team, right?
Yep.
He's good.
Wilkie. Yeah, they have some good.
Yeah, they're gonna have a good team this year.
DU beat Alberta
Over there.
6-4, I think. And Duluth and Minnesota, I think. Minnesota might have won.
Minnesota's always good every year.
Well, Duluth is the national champion, returning national champions too.
Both of those schools are always so good because there's so many Minnesota hockey players.
Yeah. So we're gonna go with the leftist line with Zimmer and DePonio. Leftist is taking over your line, Miles. Better hurry back.
I'm not worried.
Miles hoping to be back for the LA games.
Been skating since Friday without gear, so it's fine.
Feeling good?
Yep.
No headaches?
Nope.
Good, good.
And then we're going on Tuesday, see if I can get cleared.
All right. Sounds good.
Face off one back, Dixon collects it. Dixon plays it forward to Corey, and he gets the puck in deep. Zimmer, first guy applying pressure. Runs himself through, knocks the puck loose.
Good forecheck by Zimmer, but he needs to hold on to his stick.
Rough Riders collect it and move to the neutral zone. Rough Riders get the puck in the offensive zone. Throw it towards the net. Into the net.
Flag's not getting his wrist out on that stick and chips it up into the corner on himself.
So we got a 1-1 game here, folks. Rampage had a great start there, but they were missing their third guy high in the offensive zone. Because of that, the Rough Riders had a 3-on-2 rush with no back pressure, so they were able to make a great play towards the middle. So face-off won by Servo towards Baxter. Bounce over his stick. Passes it across. Pulling collects it, throws it up towards the middle, but it's just out of reach for Servo. Servo recollects it, tips it forward, but the Rough Riders collect it and put it in deep. Baxter, first guy back to the puck, down for a puck. It's thrown out in front. Easton collects it. He's moving through the neutral zone. Chips it over to Matt. Matt gets the puck in deep.
Oh,
Actually, does not get all the way in deep. But Easton collects it, throws it towards Matt in the middle. Just off his stick, but he battles for it. Serbo collects it. Battling for it on the boards. Rough Riders collect it. Baxter's great little step there to cause a deflection. The puck goes out of play with 16:05 left here in the second period. So that Rough Riders goal was a great example of why we need a third guy high in the offensive zone. Rampage paid for it. Hopefully they learn from it and they don't do it again here. Castron collects it, gets it in deep. Puck goes behind the net, stopped by the Rough Riders goalie. He collects it. It's a cycle play back. Cooper right there to intercept the play. Cooper collects it, moves out in front, tries to do a toe drag, knocked off his stick. Razor collects it, tries to go to Cooper. Goes up to the point to Jonesy. Jonesy throws it towards the net.
Cooper's hurt. Mac got whacked in the hand last shift, and now Cooper's holding his hand.
Rough Riders collected. They try to chip it out, kept in by Jonesy. Ness collects it. Battling for it on the boards. Just goes past Jonesy into the neutral zone. Jonesy, first guy back, has pressure. There's a cutback who falls down, and the Rough Riders player trips over Jonesy and goes flying into the boards. Rough Riders trying to play behind the net, but it's knocked loose. Castro collects it, moving up the ice. Taking looks, makes it past to Joey. Joey collects it, tries to chip it through, but it hits the skate of the Rough Riders defenseman. Rough Riders moving through the offensive zone, trying to play through the middle, but it's just through the legs of their offensive player. Joey collects it, moving towards the neutral zone. Tries to get the puck in deep, but it's collected by the Rough Riders defenseman and chipped back forward. Rough Riders collect it and get the puck back in deep. Jones there, takes a hack, no call, battling for it behind the net.
Sticking Jonesy's neck, still
Getting cross-checked. And there's no calls here. Puck goes out to Topher and he tries to chip it forward. Doesn't get all the way in deep. And the Rough Riders have it in the neutral zone. They play it forward. Really trying to move, make a play. Walk in. Try to go across. Blocked by Kelly. Recollect it. Puck gets knocked to the corner. Joey's there. Puck goes up to net. Tries to shoot it forward. Corey. Corey chips it out of the zone, but the Rough Riders collect it and throw it right back in deep. And we have a whistle here.
Oh, Schmoozle hurt.
For
I haven't seen Schmoozle out there for a little bit.
I have not seen Schmoozle either. Yeah, he might be hurt. Yeah, seems as if Schmoozle may be hurt, as he's not been on the ice for the past couple shifts. Or he may just be out right now.
Yeah.
So, Zimmer wins puck back, Mikey collects it. Lefkus collects it and gets it in deep. Puck goes behind the net. Lefkus there to apply pressure. Bodies the guy, falls down, and the Rough Riders collect it. They try to chip it out of the zone. Mikey there to pulls it down in the boards. Mikey throws it back behind the net.
Done a great job at pinching.
Rough Riders rim it around. Try to make a play up the boards. Mikey's there backing up. Try to chip it. Mikey stops it and gets it back in deep. Rough Riders collect behind the net, knocked off the stick by Lefkus. Corey first got to the puck, tries to cycle it back down low, but the Rough Riders collect it. Mikey there gets chipped around him. Lefkus there is help, but the puck gets back into the defensive zone. John chips it back up the board. Corey there to apply pressure, tries to chip it through, but loses his stick. And Eastonberg falls down. Mikey collects it and chip it up the board. Gets to Easton. Easton gets the puck back in deep. Rough Riders collected, skating behind their own net. Serbo there to apply pressure. They chip it D to D. Make a pass to the middle, to the center, and he's walking through the neutral zone. Getting wide, Mikey lays the body. Puck sports out in front, all the way up to the point. Rough Riders collecting. Oh, we have a stumble from the referee there. A little slippery out there for him.
That sniper winged him.
Yeah, he did. Matt chips it up to Easton, bouncing. Puck moves into the neutral zone. Back, Tool makes a great step, moving to the neutral zone. Still has it, battling for it, goes towards Matt. He throws it towards the net, and it goes behind the net. All the way up to Serbo. Serbo, stepping. Puck gets chipped past him. Easton's there to stop the chip. Rough Riders collect it and they're moving to the neutral zone. Pass it across, and they're going to get the puck in deep. High of the net, and Baxter has plenty of time.
Rough Riders will get change.
Baxter collects it. Throws up the board towards Easton. Easton chips the puck back in deep. Puck goes down. Rough Riders collect it. Skating behind the net. Serbo there to apply pressure. Serbo there. Rough Riders rim it around to the left side. Cooper there. Battling for it on the boards.
Good to see Cooper and McDonald back out there after getting slashed for the last shifts.
Battle for it on the boards. Puck squirts loose. Rough Riders collect it behind their net. Chip it up.
Cooper's on a mission.
Razor stops the chip from getting out of the zone, and the Rough Riders collect and go D to D again. Pass
Cooper
up to the
not
wing.
too happy about getting slashed. He's on a mission to hit somebody right now.
Rough Riders skate behind their own net. They try to make a move. Puck gets chipped back to him. Still moving through the neutral zone, and they chip the puck in deep. Baxter loses his stick as the puck gets chipped in deep. Play out in front, saved by Flags, with 11:48 here left in the second period.
So 11:48, 1-1. This period's definitely been a lot faster. Pulaski will come out now with DePonio and Neff, so Schmoozle's either benched or hurt.
So face off on back, Rough Riders.
Tip from Pulaski just goes wide.
Tips it up, Joey, battling for it on the boards, gets the puck through, goes to DePonio. DePonio entering the offensive zone, cuts back, tries to make a move on the boards, but his body. Neff tries to keep it in, but the puck goes back in the neutral zone. Joey collects it. Leaves it for Jonesy. Jonesy picks it up, goes off the boards to Corey. Corey collects it. Chips it in deep. Puck is loose on the blue line, battling for it. Neff's is right in the middle of it. Corey collects, moves it out to Joey. Joey loses the puck, gets chipped down into the offensive neutral zone, and the Rough Riders going all the way. Throw it towards the net. Flags plays it out to Mikey. Mikey with speed, moving up the boards. Mikey throws it towards the net, just wide to the left side. And the Rough Riders collect it, and they throw it all the way down the ice. No icing.
I think it hit a skate at DePonio.
Rough Riders trying to throw it out in front. John's waiting for that play, and intercepts it, and makes a free throw to Zimmer. Zimmer takes a look, moving through the neutral zone, loses the puck, still has it. Tries to get it to John. John goes off his skate. Pucks were bouncing all over the place there. And the Rough Riders make the play off the board. Racing for it down the ice. They throw it towards the net, saved by Flags. And Matt just throws a guy. I don't know what for, but Seems as if we're getting a penalty here for Rampage on McDonald for just throwing a guy.
Out of focus. Let me try. Well, I got.
Alright, so we're back here. Rough Riders in the face-off. We're on the power play here with 10:30 left. Rough Riders go across and then go down low. So go draw down front, right in front of the net, popped up and flies, just snags that one out for a whistle. So we got Cooper not out here with Easton Bird backed up by Zach Jones and Chris Kelly. Face-off chip through by Cooper towards Easton, and he clears it down the ice. Rough Riders collects behind their net, breaking out of their own zone. Make a pass, they move to the neutral zone and the offensive zone. Skates wide, throws it towards the net, and goes just wide. Rough Riders collect a goal to the corner. Turn around, takes a look. Goes across to the right side, back up top. Throws it towards the net, gets blocked, pops loose, and Cooper collects it and throws it back down the ice. Pops loose, and Easton Berg has a chance here. Easton collects it, throws it towards the net, and it goes just wide. Nice save by the goalie. Rough Riders collect it behind the net. Takes a step out, throws a pass up the ice, off the boards, up to the forward waiting on the blue line. He takes it. Getting wide, cuts back. Throws up the boards. Beck has it, throws it, gets it back. Walking down the boards, throws it towards the net, gets blocked. Puck loose in front of the net, battling for it. John collects behind the net and keeps it all the way around. Takes a weird bounce in the middle. Cooper has it. So Cooper just had a great chance there short-handed. Gets down, puck was flying all over the place, but ends up getting on net for a whistle with 35 seconds left on the power play for the Rough Riders. Still 1-1 here.
I just switched over from Wi-Fi to data, so being told that it's a little blurry at home. So let me know how it is now. And
so Rough Riders collect and move to the neutral zone. Pass it across, just got to reach the recollect and move into the offensive zone. John bodies him as he crumbles there. So great here from the Rampage. Rough Riders collect to go DD behind the net. Take a look, cuts back. Skating behind his own net. Goes DDD again. Moves to the neutral zone, tries to shoot it forward, out of reach, and that's going down for icing. With 8:09 left here in the second period. On here with Easton Burke up by Chris Kelly, Zach Jones. Face off one back, grabs on the blue line, loses the puck, goes out of the zone and throws back in deep. Puck rims all the way around. Rough Riders collects it on the left side. Rough Riders skating behind their own net. Tries to come back by Easton, bodies him. Easton wins the battle, collects the puck in the corner. Goes back to Chris Kelly on the point. He goes back to Easton. Easton taking a look, throws it down low towards Servo. Servo gives it to Knott. Knott gives it back. And Servo's battling on it on the boards with Knott. Puck squirts out to Easton. He chips it back towards the net. Rough Riders get it past to the other side. Jonesy steps. Rough Riders ship out of the zone. Hits the referee. And Rough Riders collect it, and they're regrouping in their own zone. Go D to D straight up to the far side. Pass through the neutral zone. It's just off the tape. And Easton collects it. Rough Riders turnover. Puck squirts this in the defensive zone. Bodies flying all over the place. Servo collects it. Tries to chip it forward. Battling for it. Goes back into our own defensive zone. Jonesy collects it. Tries to move it through. Still battling for it. Goes to Easton. And he gets the puck back in deep. Goes behind the net.
Jeez.
Rough Riders collect it. Try to throw it up the ice for a stretch. Rough Riders collect it. Back service. A great body check on the Norris. As he falls down, going in the offensive zone. Leftis collects it. Chips it forward towards Zimmer. Hits Zimmer in the back. Battling for it. Puck is loose. Gets shipped up towards Leftis. Leftis collects his moving with speed. Chips it in deep. Puck actually goes out of play, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like the puck goes out of play, and we're going to have a face-off in the neutral zone with 6:48 left here in the second period. So lining up for the face-off. Left kiss wins it back to Cullen. Cullen makes a
There's
DD pass.
Schmoozle coming back.
Pass it to Zimmer. Zimmer hits his glove and goes to the offensive zone. Rough Riders go D to D. Pass it through. Chip it through towards flag. You got a whistle here with 6:32 left in the second. Face off, won by the Rough Riders. Takes a look, goes D to D. He takes a look, goes back across, looking towards the net, throws it way wide. Right at John Dixon. That was 20 feet wide.
He
to the
panicked.
right side.
He panicked and caught it with his hands.
Rough
Let go of
Riders.
his stick.
Puck splits loose up to the point, go D to D. He throws it towards the net, way high and over. Not even close to the net. And they're battling for it on the boards. Classic collection moving up. Chips it past the defenseman, and it's going all the way down for an icing.
So it looks like Schmoozle was over trying to feel himself out a little bit behind the ice. He's there at the end of the bench, shaking his head. And we're going with Razor was just out there with Pulaski and Neffs.
Based off one, Michael keeps off the boards. He tries to keep it through, but it's kept good by the Rough Riders. Battling for it down low, John throws the body. Puck squirts loose, Mikey collects. Still battling in the front. Puck gets kicked out towards Easton. Easton kicking, battling for it. Rough Riders collected through the neutral zone. They try to get back in deep. Matt collects and has some space. Takes a look, makes a move, gets to the red line, and gets the puck in deep. Puck goes all the way down below the goal line. Easton battling for it. Hits his stomach, and the Rampage out behind the net. Serbo tries to do a wraparound. Puck squirts loose, but the Rough Riders collect it and move through the neutral zone. He collects it, moves it out to the outside. Moving towards the net, throws it just wide on the right side. Puck rims all the way around, almost out of the zone, but it's kept in by the Rough Riders, and they shoot back in down low. Rough Riders try to throw towards the net, nobody's there. And they collect it, put it back in deep behind on net.
How about now, Tim?
Rampage collects it. Walking up. Tries to throw it on net, whiffs on it, recollects it, and puts it back down low. Seeing behind the goal line, gets right off by Serbo. Serbo throws up the boards. Matt trying to get there in the play. Matt chips it through. Rough Riders collect and throw back in deep. Rough Riders collect it. Throw it up towards the point. Collecting, throw it towards the net, and does, and it moves into the neutral zone. Rampage going for a line. They collect it, do a stretch, and they chip it in. Have a little breakaway here. Oh, great play by Kelly. They try to throw it towards the net, and they just saved by flags. With 4:19 left here in the second period.
So we did switch back to Wi-Fi again, and I don't know if the YouTube server's having some problems, but we're back. I'll after this period, I'll start the third period on a different link.
Rough Riders go deep, throw it towards the net, saved by flags, puck is loose, and he covers it for another whistle.
Being told it's working again, so 4:11 left in the second period.
Rayburn broke his stick off the face-off, so we got 2 broken sticks here today, folks. That's
Well,
probably about
he's down to
$450.
because he just ordered some from me yesterday.
Well, that's convenient.
He's down to no sticks, I think.
He's digging through. Looks like he's digging for a stick. Finds one. We got a face-off here on the right side of the defensive zone. Go towards the net. Good. Puck is loose, and that just clears it out. Rough Riders have in the neutral zone, skating back, try to throw it back up. Off, no one's tape, no icing on the play. Baxter collects behind the net, throws it up, just out of reach, and it's going back down for an icing. Another icing here from the Rampage. Rampage are just looking to get the puck out of their own zone, but having some issues as the Rough Riders defensemen are doing a great job of keeping that puck in and getting it on net. Left this line to the draw, wins it in the corner. Jones collects it, throws it around the boards. Zimmer collects it, tips it up to Lefkis. Lefkis has it moving to the neutral zone. Gets hit hard. But he gets right back up with the puck, and Corey collects it. Corey's cutting back. Throws it across to Lefkis. Lefkis whiffs on it, and the Rough Riders are getting a penalty for an elbow call here with 3:32 left.
That's a little late. Did he ever have his hand?
Let's go, Riders!
Yeah, I mean, David did kind of, get hit high there a little bit, so.
I didn't see him.
But honestly, in
Hanover,
hockey,
the coach for the Rough Riders, not too happy about that. I thought it was more of a boarding, if anything.
yeah. But anyways, in hockey, any call that is made will be a bad one. Well, Rampage won the face-off, but the refs, I don't know why the referee even dropped the puck in the first place. Just a bonehead not even taking a look to see that his other fellow referees are talking, but here we go, lining up to the face-off again. Lefkis wins it back again.
Come on, Toph! Pay attention!
John Hirsch's shot comes back in front. Lefkis chips it right behind the goalie. Goes up to Corey. Corey passes it to John. John throws it to Zimmer. Throw back down the ice. John collects it, moving his feet behind the net, and he gets it set up. John tries to make a pass, hits Corey in the skate. Matches up to Corey, loses it. Goes back down below the goal line.
Dixon will get it over to Zimmer on the left side. Zimmer has some speed, gets it in, makes a move, great move. Oh, he almost roofs one and just misses the corner. So we'll get the second power play out here now. Serbo wins the draw to Cooper. Cooper gets through, fights, and just fans on it. Tries to get it back, and Rough Rider goalie covers that up. Good nifty move by Cooper. And
their D are really good at playing the body. Real good right there. As Cooper's able to just squeeze his way through as they're just fishing for pucks out there.
Hey, Martin.
It was a Jones. Jones plays it back towards Cooper. Cooper wins the battle on the boards, collects it, tries to chip it out to Baxter, and it bounces over his stick. Puck collected by the Rough Riders.
Baxter lost his stick somehow there. That Rough Rider player doing a good job being a little nasty.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
Easton collects it, going to the offensive zone, cuts back, goes up to the point. Baxter collects it, goes over to Jones. Jones one-timer, takes the net just wide on the right side.
Hit the net!
Puck collected by Bird, skates to the middle, plays it back to Serbo. Serbo walking up the boards, throws it across to Jones. Jones collects it, goes up to Baxter. Baxter one-timer, left side of the net.
Hit the net.
And Cooper gets checked and the net gets knocked off here with 15 seconds left on the power play.
So Pulaski will come out with a hurt snoozle with Rayburn and Neffs. Mikey and John back at D.
Face off, battling for it. Puck is loose. Rough Riders collect it, try to chip it out, and then move into the neutral zone. Intercepted by John, but they recollect the puck, moving into the offensive zone. Tries to make a move on Mikey and does. Passes it across. Wide open net for Coachy, but he just can't.
Back to
finish it.
5-on-5, even strength.
Puck goes to John in the corner, rings it around the net. Rayburn collects it. Tries to make a play out of the neutral zone, but it's deflected by the Rough Riders, and he collects it again. Makes a move at the blue line. Puck gets loose, chipped up to Ness. Ness collects it and gets the puck back in deep. Rough Riders have it behind their own net. Try to throw it down the ice. Has a little breakaway here, but Chris Kelly's right there. Still gets through. Breaks good play by Kelly. Gets the force. Bad shot by the Rough Riders.
Good stretch pass here by the Rough Riders.
Puck goes back. Tries to make a pass across, but it's just out of reach. Puck goes up to the point, throw it towards the net. It's just wide to the left side.
Flags is going to get a penalty here. Scooping a guy in front and tripping him pretty bad. Mikey looks a little wounded.
Mikey missing his stick, holding his arm.
I don't know where his stick is. I don't see one out there.
Oh, we found Mikey's stick.
Yep, I found Mikey's stick. It was right here against the boards. Got 30 seconds. Flags tripped the shit out of him.
He stuck his leg out. Yeah. He scooped him pretty bad. Razor gets the puck out here in the second period. As the Rough Riders collect behind their net, looking to get a last second rush. Moving up to the neutral zone. Makes a play, Baxter's right there, and they get the puck in the lead. Rayburn collects it. Goes to beat the puck on the boards. Puck squirts loose. Goes up to the point. Goes it towards him. Saved by Fine. Goes back behind him. And Baxter throws the puck out to the right side. And that's the period.
So in a 2, we got 1:31 remaining in the power play for the Rough Riders on the penalty on flags, and I think I'm gonna just keep it on this and hope for the
Touchdown. But then he caught a 51-yard touchdown pass.
We're back to live again. Hopefully we are a little bit better here for this third period. We got 131 killing. So Schmoozle's got a hip flexor issue, and I think that's it for injuries right now. So other than Miles will be joining us here shortly. Hopefully the pictures are all right at home now. Not in your video, right? Nope, not right now. Here we go. So we'll start out with DePonio and Razor up front with John and Baxter back. I think, actually Mikey might be a little wounded warrior too, so we'll see what happens here. Dominant Burdette out with a concussion. And Razor wins a draw and whacks it down, and now they'll set up the little trap that they got. And Hull comes in, goes down in deep. Baxter. High stick! High stick! That guy hit it right there, and it up by the glass. John in the corner sweeps it around, and that gets by on new ice, and that'll go all the way down. And Pulaski comes out, sneaks in the corner, and Cooper in the middle. Skate over, pass over, a little wet ice, and we're gonna have icing on the Rough Riders. Say something, say something. Pulaski on the draw, chunks it down low, and the Rough Riders will set it up. Rough Riders get it in deep. Kelly takes a check, comes out to the point. Goes to the left side, shot blocked by Jonesy. Jonesy gets to it, chips it up to Cooper. Cooper takes the check, cross check, and fires it all the way down, and out comes the Mac and Berg. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Rough Riders get it in deep. They'll get to it first. They'll try to buy some time as the Rough Riders are changing. Morning gets over to it, chunks it over to himself. Chips it up to Mac. Mac's got Berg breaking in the middle with Morning. Backhand chance by Morning, and that goes wide, and he'll get back to deep. Mac almost drew a penalty there. Should have been interference on Mac. Kind of picked him. And we got hold up! Hold up! Almost dropped the puck again. Linesman not paying attention. Bobian talking to Luke, and so face-off won by the Rough Riders a little bit, and they're going to stay in the zone, I think. Easton wins it back, shipped it up to Servo. Servo down in the corner. He'll fan on the pass, get it down low to Easton, or Mac. Mac in the corner, scrum. Servo comes out with it. Servo walks. He'll take a look and reverse it back down low to Mac. Mac gets it. We got a penalty, and I don't know. What? Who's that on? Come on, Toph.
Your turn, Riders!
So penalty right back on the Rough Riders, so they'll even it up, and out comes Lefkus for 5-on-5, and it gets tied up in the corner, and We're going to get a slash on the Rough Rider player for, I didn't see it. And we're going to go to 4-on-4 hockey, and then we're going to get 17 seconds of a power play now. So, and Mikey's back out there, so Mikey shook it off over the period and over the intermission, and Tonio tries to win it back, and Zimmer forechecking, skate over, and Mikey pinching in, and DePonio chunks it back in the corner. He'll get two guys in the corner, and out come the Rough Riders. Rough Riders get it up. Put down low and check by Dixon. Get it over to Mikey. Mikey gets it over to DePonio. DePonio coming up the left side, makes a move. We are way offsides by like 10 feet. And referee had no idea. John tries to get it. Leftist tries to knife it up. John misses it again. Jonesy misses it. Jonesy bouncing, gets it up to Leftist. Leftist gets it up to Cooper. Cooper coming in, makes a move, loses. Reverses it around. Comes back in, kicks it to himself. And out come the Rough Riders. Not holding them in temporarily, but Leftist steers them wide. Tries to make a check. Gets caught in the netting. Leftist gets it back. Now comes Jonesy. Jonesy flips it up in the corner. He'll chase and then stop. And unable to hold it in. Jonesy gets it in the sidewall, and he'll skate in. Pulaski gets out. We're on the power play for 10 seconds. And we're going to get a face-off in the zone. Puck was in the zone. Puck was in the zone. Puck was in the zone. Morning gets it over to Baxter. Baxter wheels around. Razor brings it in the right side, leaves it for Ness. Ness scoots it to the corner. He'll drop it for Razor. Razor behind the net, tries to center one, gets loose. Pulaski with a shot, goes wide. And Rough Riders break out. Cross ice pass through neutral zone. Morning gets over and whacks it, takes the whack in the shin, gets checked off the puck, and Pulaski goes and helps out, and here comes Baxter. Baxter coming up the ice, misses the pass, but goes back to Razor. Razor unable to handle Horrell. And goes to McDonald. McDonald skates in. That was offsides. Linesman letting us get away with a couple on the offsides here, I think. And out come the Rough Riders. One-on-one with John. John hips him off the check and hey! Hey! Yeah! Send him! Not a smart move by the Rough Rider player, going in and well after the whistle, whacking flags. And Rampage not having much of that. And we're going to go on the power play with, and Dixon's going to go in as well. So we're gonna have 5-on-5 with coincidentals, it looks like. They might give him an extra 2. They're talking about it now, and yes, that is the case. So we'll have a 2-minute power play, and then he'll be in there for an extra 2.
You have 5 dice, man.
So they'll have to have an extra guy sit in his 2 minutes, and then he'll sit his 2 later. So he gets a double minor. We get 1. We'll go on the power play for at 10:42.